Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about our communication and trust when it comes to my link card, the car's getting broken into, and keys going missing, and me checking the cameras in that situation when I accidentally turned off the neighbor's power and they were harassing me, and then when they lied and told the police that I broke into their crib when I didn't. And these are all past problems that are affected by our communication and trust from past situations. These things, the cars getting broken into, like me checking the camera and my link card, and things going missing and just arguments, they have to do with our trust from a past situation that we didn't resolve. And it's affecting everything going forward. And it's something that I mainly deal with and face. And it's something that you guys both show little concern for, but you guys know about the problem. And I believe we could fix our trust communications by both of you two agreeing to help me tell the truth about you. We could help fix our communication and our trust between each other if you guys both agree to help me tell people you told I attacked you that day what the whole truth about what happened that day. You understand?
What day?
The day you guys said I attacked you. The day you guys told people that day you guys tell people I attacked you that day. Just to tell the whole truth and not just part of what happened.
Right.
And that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. You understand?
Yeah.
And it's not, and you didn't have nothing to do with it. You were in the other room. You didn't. You know what I mean? You just heard her, right?
Yeah.
That day. So you just seen me. You just seen what you came and seen the room afterwards. So it's just that's just part of the truth of what you tell people. That's not the whole part of what really happened that day. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And in order to fix our trust communication going forward, all I need you guys to do is not to like shame or to argue about it. It's just listen to me read and honestly listen to me read and just honestly answer if you understand it, or honestly tell me if you disagree with it, or honestly tell me if you agree with it. You know what I mean? And you don't really have nothing to do with it, so you don't have too much to agree with. Because what'd you do? You were in the other room and you came out and seen what you saw and you helped me. You know what I mean? And you helped her. You were the hero in that situation. So all you're saying is if you agree or disagree or you understand. You know what I mean? Because you didn't do nothing wrong in that situation. And it's just that's just part of the truth of what you guys tell people. And that's what is affecting our communication and trust right now. That's why we don't trust each other. And that's why I don't communicate with you guys. And all you guys have to do is listen to me read these for about 10 minutes. Okay, can you guys do that? And just tell me, you didn't even do nothing in the situation. You helped everybody. You know what I mean? You helped me get out of here. I didn't get in trouble or nothing. You're the good guy in this situation. All right. And it's not to shame my mom, or you know what I mean? And this just to help our communication, because look at all the problems we have. You understand? Right. It's not to shame nobody. And it's just that you told me in that day, this is just a recount of what happened. This is the main problem of what happened that day is that day you had told me you were going to bust my head open with a glass cup. Mm-hmm. And you pressed your body up, your torso against my upper torso, while you were screaming at me and making a motion like you were going to break the glass over my head. And then you told me you were going to bust the glass over my head and shut the fuck up. And it's just that if you understand, and that's what happened. Yeah. And you agree that that's what happened, and it's not that I was right in that situation, right? And that's just the first part. You understand that part too? It's just that I had felt threatened because she had pressed herself up against me, and I had felt trapped in that situation, being pressed up against really hard because she had pressed her body up against me, and I didn't feel like I was able to protect myself from serious injury right there. I felt kind of trapped in that situation. And you had just told me shut the fuck up, or you're gonna bust my head, and can my mother and father both agree with me that I had a good reason to fear for injury right there, or possible I had a good reason to fear for injury right there?
Yeah, because when my bipolar goes
I understand that part. I understand that you are bipolar, Mom. I'm not trying to fault you. I'm not trying to shame you for that or nothing. I understand that. It's just that you understand how I could have feared for my safety in that situation. And I understand how your bipolar could have went off like you just said. I'm not going to dismiss that at all. And when I felt threatened, I felt the need to defend myself and escape that threat in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
That really flashed through my head. Oh shit, I might die right here.
Right.
And being pressed up against me, I have nowhere to go.
Right.
And this just gets on to the next part, and where I'm at fault. I pushed you as hard as I can against the door. As hard as I can, I push you against the door. You understand that that's what happened? That she pressed herself up against me as hard as she can, and I felt threatened for my life, and I pushed her as hard as I can against the door, and it broke glass everywhere. You understand that, right? Just say you understand.
Yeah.
You understand, Mom?
Yeah.
And she hit the door, and the glass cup broke all around her. I was so afraid right there. I was more afraid after the glass all went around her. I was still afraid that the threat was still going to escalate, and there was glass all around her now. So that had made me more threatened. You guys understand that part?
Yeah.
That at first it was a regular situation, but once the glass club broke, it was, oh shit, I might really get cut right here. I can't escape.
Mm-hmm.
Me running out the back door, I don't know where I'm going. You know what I mean? I felt like I was going into death either way I go. And you guys understand that part. And I didn't feel safe holding or restraining you, because in that situation, I would usually just grab you.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel safe doing that. This is where Dad comes out and sees me doing this. And I didn't, because there was glass weapons, so I didn't want to hold you. I didn't want to risk, like,